Every time I mention language to friends, the very first thing they ask me, are you fluent? No, I'm not fluent. Uh, I'm fluent in English. I want to try to explain what fluency is. Fluency, if you look at all of I belong to a lot of linguistic organizations. Fluency means, and you'll be surprised at this, knowing 300 words of a language. Now, that doesn't mean 300 just random words. It's 300 words of a language that you're going to be dealing in. For instance, if you work in architecture, or work in an office, whatever you're doing, if you can go into that place and speak that jargon or just talk about that particular profession in that language, you're fluent. You don't need to say anything else. You don't need to ask the guy, where did he go last week? How was his weekend? If you can carry on a conversation about what you're trying to do, what you're trying to accomplish, what you want to accomplish, you're fluent in that language. So don't go out and learn 300 random words, because I've have formal training in languages, and I've taken languages, and I have a certificate in languages, and certain languages that I won't discuss, but I have a certificate in it. But 95% of what I know about that language, I just studied on my own, because in school and in college, when you take these tests, there are some people that can take a test really well. There are doctors that can. I'm sure they're doctors. They can take a test really well, so they passed all the medical exams and that type of thing. But they're not good doctors. That's the reason you say, I want this particular lawyer. Well, he has the same degree as that lawyer over there. All of the lawyers have to pass the bar exam. But what makes this lawyer right here better than that lawyer? Because he studied certain things. He studied certain techniques. That's what I'm trying to say about language. It's not who knows how many words you know. It's how many words that you know that are useful, that you need and can use. So if you know 300 words, if you know 100 words, or if you know 50 words, and that's all you need to say to that person in that office or at that particular place, you're fluent. It doesn't mean that you know every word in the language. In English, we don't know every word in the language. That's the reason we have a dictionary. And so in English, we have different vocabularies, don't we? Are we fluent in English? Yeah. And here's something that's very interesting. It is said that, and this is a very high number, every single day we say no more than 300 words, and that's a lot. Now, as you're talking to your friends, your family, whatever, you say the same thing every single day. You're going to say, oh, that's not true, that's not true. Well, today you may discuss this particular thing, something else. But basically, we all say the same thing every single day. If you meet another person, those same words you say to that person, you're going to say to that person. Now, if you talk about something else, a few more words may come in. But basically, we say the same thing. And the closer you are to a person, the fewer words you use. So to your wife, even though you may talk to her for 4 hours, you may use maybe I should say spouse. You may use 50 words, 75 words. Whereas if you talk to someone in public, you may use 125 words or 300 words. Whereas if you talk to your really good friend, you guys are talking about sports or whatever, you guys may use only about 70 words, maybe. You're saying the same thing over and over and over, even though you're talking about a different subject. Most people are not aware of this. I know you're going to dispute this. I've studied this 20 something years. We say basically the same words over and over and over. So, fluency in the language, it doesn't mean that you can say every word in that language. You can't do that in English. It only means that you can say enough to get what you want to do across, or get what you need to do across. This is not a lecture. I'm trying to encourage you to learn another language, to learn other things. They're not as difficult as we think they are. And so this is what my whole channel is about. It's trying to inspire others to do things. I know some of you are going to say, well, who are you? Who are you? What have you accomplished? Nothing. I'm nobody. I'm an ignoramus. Really, I'm an idiot. Really, I've done nothing. But I have lived for a few years and have some experience in life that I can share with other people, enough to hopefully inspire you to go ahead and do it. Go ahead and try, at least try to do it. That's my sermon on the soapbox for today. I just hope you're inspired.